Hello. Hi guys. Let me see. Do I have my chat on? Some chat search. Okay. Think I should be able to see you guys. Hi guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm on my phone and I was trying to come back live on my laptop, but I can't figure this out. They've changed everything, so I'm still trying to figure everything out with streaming on my laptop. So I had to go get my phone. How's everyone doing? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm not sure if the is the chat on. Let me see what's this. Okay, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I normally see chats. Let me see if I turn you guys this way. If I can see. No, it's not. Okay, I got you. It says rotate device. I don't know if I'm having issues or not. So weird. Hello, everybody. Hello, Janet. Okay, so you guys can't hear me. Okay, good. How you doing? I'm playing around with this thing on my phone. I'm trying. Okay, now I can see. How you doing, Janet D? How you doing, lady? I wasn't sure if I was having issues with this phone. I don't like coming on live on my phone. I prefer to be on my laptop. Hi on the silver budget. I'm doing well. How are you? No, not the after holiday blues. Why? What's going on? Why? Not the after holiday blues. Hi, Nicole. Yes, I'm gonna have to figure out this whole thing on how I can stream on my laptop again. Since they changed to this new YouTube studio, I have not been able to get on here. So I have to do it on my phone, and I hate that. So I hope it's okay. Hi, Robin. How are you? Hi, Joyce. Janet, you miss your decorations. I know. Sometimes it's like that when you take all of the decorations down and all the beautiful lights and the colors or whatever. Sometimes your house can look like blah. I understand. I understand. Sometimes again, I can see sometimes people rushing to the next season, but y'all know I didn't do any of that. I needed a break. I needed a break, and I did not want to have Mr. B to bring down one more nothing because y'all was gonna see me on the 2 5 with channel 2 5 and 11 at the 3 o'clock, the 6 o'clock, and 11 o'clock news. If I had to get him to take one more thing up to the attic, so yeah, so I just everything we got up there, and y'all should have seen this because every time he took something up there, I had to hear his mouth. I'm like, oh my, if I have to hear one more thing from you, I know something. He was like, why don't you come up here? Because I was like, watch how you put my stuff up there. And he was like, why don't you come up here and do it so you can see how I'm putting it? And I was like, nah, I don't like going up in that attic. And I said, anyway, you might close me up in there. So he was just so over me. So I was like, I need to be cool with him bringing something down for a minute anyway, because I have something up there that I need for him to bring down, but I hadn't asked him about it yet. Hi, Joyce. See, hey, Faye, how you doing, lady? Hi, my cousin Nay. Happy New Year to you too, lady. You still have two trees to get down. You guys, I tell you, I was like, I don't mind putting them up and they being beautiful, but oh my God, taking that stuff down every year, I'm like, I'm not doing this next year. I'm not gonna do it, and you know that's right up his alley. I'm not gonna do this next year, and I'm gonna just gonna put up one tree. And he's like, good. And this year he was like, I thought you said you was only gonna put up one tree. I said that last year. I didn't mean that. I'm like, I didn't mean that. And so, but yes, when are you gonna take your trees down? On a silver budget. What's your name? What's your actual name? So I can call you that. Did you guys have a great new year? Anyone do anything fun? Did you go anywhere? Did you go to um service at church? Did you stay home? Did you bring in New Year's with Dick Clark and Steve Harvey? And who else had somebody else had a New Year's celebration? What was that on CNN with Anderson Cooper? We were actually flipping through the channels. We went to um we went to get some pho because it was actually cold that day, that night. So we went to this Vietnamese restaurant to get some pho. And so we ate there, and then we ended up bringing some home because it was so much. And we came home and opened up a bottle of wine, and we was watching Steve Harvey. I don't know. This year, I thought the New Year's shows were boring. For some, I didn't like none of the entertainment on neither one of them. So I was like, I could have done something else. Hi, Amanda Lee. How you doing? Happy New Year. You said you was off today. You said, girl, I'm tired. You don't want to be bothered with no trees, honey. I know that's right. You're like, I'm off. This is vacation or time off. I don't want to deal with that because it's still work. You had six, you had 6 of 9 trees. Isa. Okay, Isa. You had 6 out of 9 trees. So you had up 6 trees, and so you have 2 left. Girl, y'all get me. Oh my goodness. I thought I was doing, I didn't even know I had what, two big trees and the other look. And I did the little ones just to have the other ones in the house. But they're taking them down. Oh my gosh. Girl, if I lived near you, I would come and say, come on, girl, let me help you take these trees down. Faye, that's what you get for partying without me. Faye said she went to a party downtown. I would not do that again. Why? Why? What was going on with it? Was it a lot of people? Was it unorganized? Why wouldn't you do it again? Hi, Janice. Happy New Year. Robin said, I took my trees down on December 30th. I went to church at 10 o'clock until 1. I'm with you, Robin. I think I took ours everything was down on the 30th. Yep, I did the same thing. Everything, and I started upstairs and slowly made my way downstairs. Because we never, growing up, my mama always had the trees down by New Year's. All those crazy traditions. Not even traditions, they're superstitions actually. And not having your tree up past New Year because you're bringing something from the last year into the new year, something like that. She always did that. But I think last year, I know I didn't. I always take my tree down by the new year. You guys know any of those other like superstitions? Like my dad called me and he was like, you have money in your pocket? And I was like, I said, Yeah. And he was like, okay, because you know you got to have money in your pocket the new year, so you'll have money in the next year. But I was like, okay, but what if you don't have money in your pocket and you have money in your bank? So does that count? My daddy said, no, that don't count. You need to have money in your pocket. So Pulda actually sleeps with her money on New Year's. I had money in my purse. So I hope that still counts because I didn't take it out. I was asleep. Hi, Janice. Happy New Year to you. I think I already said that. Okay. You usually do mine. I usually do mine, but this year I put up six. Oh, you usually do nine, but this year put up six. Oh, so you downsized. Okay. Oh, girl. I don't think, did I see, did you put any of your stuff on YouTube? Don't you have a channel? You went to church? Mm-hmm. Hello, I took mine down on the 26th. Girl, glorious love. You were not playing. You was like, that's it. When did you put your tree up? Was it up? Because a lot of people started decorating like right after Halloween. That's a bit too much for me. I put my stuff up after Thanksgiving, but then I kind of felt rushed. And I also almost felt like it wasn't up long enough. But it just seems so weird to have a tree up during Thanksgiving. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And it also seemed like we was like a week short, or Christmas came a week early, but it just came too fast. Yes, that's right, cousin. They have a mail walk through your door first. And matter of fact, my dad was at my aunt's house the next day, and he was like, well, I'm gonna go by your aunt's house. And I said, oh, he said, yeah, I got to do a walkthrough. And I was like, a walkthrough? So I'm like, what, she's out of town? He was like, nah. And I was like, walk through. Did she move? He said, no. I said, well, what you walking through her house for? And he was like, because he said, I do it every year. The first person who's supposed to walk through your house is a man. I was like, well, shoot, I'm already screwed because I think my sister-in-law was the first one to walk through my house. So I'm like, so what does that mean? I had never heard about that. Too many people and too many people drinking. Girl, I can understand that. And then they drinking and acting up, and then they want to get on the road. So yeah, yeah. Mr. B and I haven't gone out in a while. I think the last couple of years, last year we were at home. We didn't do anything. We actually fell asleep. The year before that, we had people over, and I think the year before that we had people over. But this year, and he was like, we was like teetering on it at the last minute. I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it. No, I don't want to do nothing. Hi, Savvy Diva. Hi, Jill. How are you doing, lady? Oh goodness. All right, so you laughing at me, huh? Hey, Wani, Happy New Year. I am enjoying your video. I was in church on New Year's. Hi, Marilyn. You was in church on New Year's. That was probably one of the best places to be. Mr. B and I was talking a couple of years ago because we had. I know people always they fire the fireworks, and then you have the people who are shooting up in the air, and we didn't have any shooting this year. No, we didn't have any shooting this year. I hate when they do that. But a matter of fact, that was on the 31st because they were doing fireworks, and Mr. B was fussing because I had him to go put all the stuff upstairs. And I was like, well, you got to get that stuff upstairs before New Year's, meaning in the attic. And so he had it all lined up in the hallway. And oh my god, that was it was funny because he was so mad. I was like, well, you should have done it. You had all week to do this. Girl, y'all, he was not feeling me. And I was like, well, if I had my house with my basement, you wouldn't have to take it up in the attic. You'll be taking it downstairs in one of the rooms. He's so over me. He is so over me. But I said the church thing because we had some people who were shooting a couple of years ago, and his family went to church, and somebody, the the what it was, they were shooting around the church, and the bullet went up, and it came back down and hit a little boy sitting in church with his mama on New Year's, killed that baby. I'm like, people got to understand when you're shooting, what goes up has to come down. It's gonna come down somewhere. Faye, you said I need the money in my hand when the New Year's come in. Oh, now y'all tell me. I did not know it was supposed to be in my hand. I thought it had long as I had it. But I thought Daddy said if you have the money in your pocket. You said I have to have it in my hand. Well, it was in my purse. So what does that mean? Glorious love. I think on December 3rd. Uh, you had most of them on your channel. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. On a silver budget. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, I'm gonna look at, because I don't know if I'm subscribed to you or not, or the notification thing. I realize on some people, and that's what I need to go do too. On some people, I push the notification button, but it's another button on there that I never realized was there. It might be new, or it just might be new to me. Where you can get one button, you get notified of every all of their uploads, and then one, I guess it'll occasionally show you uploads. So I saw somebody and I was like, I know I was up subscribed to them, but it was to occasionally. So I need to go and see. We eat an orange. You eat an orange and have to save the seeds until the next. What? I have never heard of that. And so what is that supposed to do? That's good luck too. I'm glad the holidays are over. Robin, girl, oh my God. If I can tell you guys, I am so glad the holidays are over. I was over it. As much as I love them and look forward to them, but honestly, I think probably like the second week of December, I was like, all right, I'm done with this. Not because it just seemed like it went by so fast and it felt rushed to me. And matter of fact, I did not have any of my gifts until of um the 18th of December. I started going shopping because I was concentrating on getting Puda's stuff and getting her stuff out. So I got her stuff out on the 16th, and then she still did not get it in time for Christmas. I think she received it like that Saturday after Christmas. I was like, ugh. But it didn't matter because she had to work anyway. So, but yeah, I'm like so happy that all of that is over and behind us. And matter of fact, the after Christmas sales, there was nothing in there, y'all, that I wanted. Because I think I've even said that. I've said it to several other creators. There has not been anything in the stores that have wowed me that I wanted to get. I felt like I had to have. Um, Nothing. So even after Christmas, I did not go out there. I see a lot of people went out there and got and picked up a whole lot of stuff. I was like, mm-mm. I did not do it. I picked up a couple of little things um and pretty much a lot of times I talk myself out of it. 'Cause I'm like, girl, where you gonna put that? You take one more deer, because Mr. B was complaining about deers, y'all. You take one more deer in that house, Mr. B is gonna put you out. And I was like, I don't need another deer, didn't need another tree. So yeah, I didn't do a lot of after Christmas shopping. I really didn't. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? It's why I don't believe in those crazy things. You don't believe in those tales, girl. You know what? I really don't either. Like they eat the collard greens and the black eyed peas and all the other stuff. We ain't eat that. Mm-mm. My mom asked me, so you cooking your greens and black eyed peas? I said, Mama, I haven't done that in probably 15 years. I'm like, we making gumbo. So that's what we had. We had gumbo. And then my sister-in-law stopped by to pick up my nephew, and I thought that they were gonna eat up my big pot of gumbo. They were going to town. Yes, I don't know where that comes from shooting in the air. A bullet comes down on my brother in love's car. Oh my gosh. And see, that is what I don't understand. People have to understand when you shoot up in the air, it's gonna come down. It may not come back down right in front of you. It could come back down in front of you and kill you, but it's gonna come down somewhere. When we went to a couple of years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, we went to one of our friends. He had a New Year's party, and he got his gun and he was shooting it in the ground and just kept shooting it in the ground. The entire house was shaking, and I was like, dude, but he shot it in the ground, and he his water line, his water pipe was under there. Shot his freaking water pipe, busted the pipe. They had to go and tear up his background. I mean, his backyard to fix it. And of course, an insurance company or whatever, it was on his property. I mean, it was on his side, so it wasn't like on the city side, or whatever. He had to pay for it, idiot. So I'm like, why did you not think? Why are you gonna do that? I just thought it was dumb. But he learned that day. Good luck. Uh, you just picked up a couple of dishes, girl. Yeah, did I pick up any dishes? I went to Target and picked up a couple of things from Target, but not any dishes. No, I did not get anything. I even went to my favorite place, y'all, and I came out of Pier 1 empty handed. Didn't get a doggone thing. See, I did go into Pier 1 one time. And what did I come out of there with? Nothing. I didn't get anything. Sure didn't. Your husband said stop. Your husband told you to stop, girl. Everybody's been talking. These spouses, they so over us. I think they're probably gonna gather all of us up and put us somewhere to see if they can get us some help. Hi, Christine. I'm glad you caught me live as well. Thank you. Oh, you needed a girl. I wish I would have known because I came across a lot of deers. Hey, Big Mama. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? We just talking about general stuff. We're not talking about anything specific. Girl, yes, it's scary. AC Moore has 70% off all Christmas decor. I got a beautiful jumbo wreath. Girl, we don't have AC Moore here. Girl, that's a good deal. $70 for a jumbo wreath. I was trying, y'all. I was trying to spend my money. Nobody wanted it. I love the way you recently did your dining room table after the holiday. Very elegant. My husband says the same thing. But after 27 years, it goes in one ear out the other. Janet, I know that's right. It does. It goes in one ear and out the other. I'm like, dude, I've been doing this for so long. What you complaining about? But thank you. I like that table too. Trying to sit you guys up. I think I saw Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Happy New Year, lady. How you doing? What have you been up to? Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna stay like that for a minute. Somebody asked me about that, about if I um keep the table scapes up. I scratched myself. if I kept my tablescapes up, or did I just do them just for show on YouTube? And I'm like, no, I keep them up. And anytime, because like when you come in my house, that little dining area is the first area that you see. And I had to explain. I'm like, no, it's not just for show. My mom, even when you go to my mom's house and my aunt's house, they always have their table set. And I have grown up seeing that. So Mr. B, he used to be like, we having somebody when we first lived together, and I started doing. He said, somebody coming over. I'm like, no, and I've just always done it. They because they did it, but I like it. I think it makes the house look really pretty. And then we don't eat in the dining room anyway. That's my little plate area. We typically eat um, at the breakfast bar, or we use our trays that Mr. B had to have. Guys, he's using the dog out those trays. He loved those trays. And as much as he was like, we need to get us some trays. And when I finally got those trays from Aldi's, oh my goodness. Every time he go and grab the trays, I said, oh my gosh, you and that freaking tray. You say you wait till he's not home and take it out of the trunk. Girl, I did that. Oh, you know what I did by one thing. And I left it in the bag, and I took it out the trunk, but it was in the garage, and I put it on top of the freezer that's in the garage, thinking, okay, I'm gonna bring it in the house because I don't want to hit his mouth. And he went out there to do something, and he called. This was just the other day. He's like, baby. I'm like, yeah. What's this on top of the freezer? I said, what you talking about? I knew what he was talking about. What's this stuff in this Walmart bag? I said, oh, it's a house. What you have that for? I said, because it's mine. Well, what are you gonna do with it? I said, it's not for now, it's for next year. Well, why do you have to wait for next year? I said, because it's for Christmas. So don't touch it. He was like, for Christmas. Then he didn't say anything. And so I got them and I brought them in the house. And so I brought them him up here in my office. No, I didn't. I took them in the bedroom because I was like, okay, let me find somewhere to put these. Told y'all I don't have no place. And then I went into the bedroom, and then he was like, so you gonna put them up here in the bedroom? I said, no, Derek. He's just all in my business. Stop asking me about it. Stop, because I don't want to be like, it's Christmas next year, because I know that's gonna start something else. So I ended up putting them in the closet in here for next year. But girl, mm-mm, I better not think about bringing nothing. No AC Moores. Yep, no AC Moores in Georgia. No, Evelyn, I have been so good. That's what I told them. I have not been doing the most in the stores. I have not. I have not. I've gone to Target, and I got some things for after Christmas. That stuff you guys saw, that's all I bought. I did. I've been seeing TMB Designs and Kimberly and all of them. I was like, oh yeah, there was nothing in there that I wanted. I left it all. I left it. The 49 cents. I saw somebody else talking about that. They were also talking about Burlington's markdowns. And I meant to stop by there today, but I didn't because I didn't need to go. I really didn't. But I did see that Burlington's had begun to mark down their stuff. Hi, Michael. You cleaning up your kitchen? That's what I'm talking about. When you get done, you can come clean up mine. It's not a lot. I just took out leftovers, and so we having leftovers tonight. So we only think it's in the sink is a what is it? A sink, a plate, and a cup. So it's not bad. I know, huh? Girl, Savvy Diva, I did not buy a thing. I was good this year. You've been in a bad place. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear about your brother. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. So you lost your brother one day and then you lost your uncle the next day? Oh, I am so, so sorry to hear about that. Oh, I send you my condolences, lady. Oh, mm. Yes, definitely send our condolences to her. Yes, that has to be hard. I mean, oh my God. I'm like, one death is hard, but like multiple like that and the two back to back. Hey, Kiki. You've been shopping your home? Me too. I have been shopping my home. I did go and buy one big item, but it was Christmas related. I bought one big item because I got mad at Mr. B. And so I'm like, give me your card. Only way you can make up for that is I need to go buy this. So I got one big item. I'm gonna show you. And then I went to go and I've been trying to find my sofa that I want. I can't find it. I have it in my head. I can't find it in the stores. I saw something, eh, but I want to get that. Oh, thank you, Janice. I want to get the sofa and yeah, but I want to get it while I'm mad at Mr. B. So I've been looking for a sofa big time. So which is probably another reason why I wasn't buying any other Christmas stuff because I want I'm on a mission now. You say my husband has a girl. It's like they know. Oh my God. It's like they know. Like, no, don't drive my car. No, let me go out there first. I'm like, all times, he would never go over there by the freezer. This particular, I'm like, why are you going over there? I'm like, you don't never. He can't tell me what I have in the freezer. All of a sudden, he wants to go over there by the freezer. I'm like, dude, oh, your birthday was the 25th, and your New Year's was miserable, very sad. Oh, oh, well, happy belated birthday. You know, every day it'll get a little bit better, you know, but I know Derek and I was talking. This is like physically the first Christmas his mom isn't here. Although you know, really she hasn't been here for several Christmas, but just know like physically she's not here. You made spaghetti. You made spaghetti for dinner tonight. Make sure now, Michael, you know Mr. B of a freaking pimp me for um a slice of pizza. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care at all. Cause he'll be like, oh, so that means I don't have to do it. Girl, I hate those trays. And my husband is like, Mr. Girl, he was so doggone set on getting those trays. Cause I could tell him that my grandmother and great granddad they had those trays. And I don't know. He think he's reincarnated. He's my great granddaddy reincarnated. They do so much alike. And I was like, oh my God, George. Because my great grandfather, he would be in the kitchen helping my great grandmama. helping her cook, and he'll be chopping up something. And so she putting everything together, but he thinking he helping her. And all of a sudden, she'll be like, George, why you do that? You so doggone fast. You so fast. And he was bald headed like Mr. B. And Mr. B called himself helping me. And he would get something, he'll throw it away. I'm like, why did you throw that away? I look around, I'm looking for it. I'm like, why did you throw that away? You so doggone fast. You always doing stuff. And he was like, only thing you hadn't said was George. I was like, oh my goodness, no, please, not my granddaddy. But they had these trays, and he was like, we're gonna be just like George and Malika. I was like, oh my gosh, but he wanted those freaking trays, and they were the ugly wooden trays. And I was like, okay, we can't do the wooden trays. I'm about to find something else. But when I bought him those trays and he saw it, he was just like a happy camper. He was like, we got to go get our trays. And so when I make our place, he go and get the trays and sit them out. I said, this don't make no doggone sense. I said, Derek, we're not ready for the trays. He was like, I think we ready. We not ready. Hold on to your faith. It will get easier as time goes on. Just remember the good. Exactly, Evelyn. Exactly. You know, I was telling them, Evelyn, I could not find anything at Pier 1. I went. Believe me, you know your girl was in there because last year I did good. I actually needed to make sure they're not closing my Pier 1. It survived that first wave of closures, and I'm hoping that it survives this second wave. I'm like, come on, y'all. The problem is they stuff is high. If you would lower your prices, you could probably make more money. My cousin Nate says, I'm so tired of cooking. That's all I see lately. Frying pork chops now. You say you going on strike, girl. Let me tell. Speaking of going on strike, so yesterday morning, because you talking about cooking, I told you guys, Mr. B, that's all he ever thinks about is cooking, is eating. So I'm getting ready to go to work. He had just left to go to work. He probably had been gone maybe like 25 minutes or so. So he calls me, and I'm like, why is he calling me? So I answered the phone, and so he says, baby. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He's I was thinking. I'm like, oh hell. Yeah. And he's like, you know what we haven't had? And I'm like, what, Derek? I'm like, I know you did not call me talking about food at 5:45 in the morning. And he was like, no, no, no. You know how at Chili's they have that chicken pasta with the red and yellow and green bell peppers in it with the Alfredo sauce. I think you ought to make that. Really? Really? Really, dude? I said, mm-hmm. Well, you always say you can't think of anything to cook. I'm like, Derek, you hadn't even ate breakfast. How are you skipping lunch and you going right to dinner? I was like, we didn't have that. We ended up having chicken bowls. I made like Mexican chicken bowls. So that's what we had. We didn't have that. But I was just like, yes, I feel you because if he could have it his way, I'll be in the kitchen all the time. And that's what I tell him. I say, just say it every morning. I say it, dear. Just say it. Just say it. Say it to me. And he's like, because I always tell him, why don't you say it? Why don't you just tell me to stay home? I don't have to work no more. Just say it. Just say it. So he was like, I told you you can stay home, but you got to have me a menu. And I want a different thing every day. And then in the mornings, I want you to make me those nice sandwiches you make. I want a different type of sandwich every morning. I'm like, I'm still working. No, I don't want to do that. You text me, hey, Adrena. You text me, you sent me a text. I sent you a text. So you text me Happy New Year. Girl, I don't think I saw that. I do have a Dillard's near me. I actually have a Dillard's now near my job, and I was gonna go to that sale. I know exactly what you was gonna say. I was gonna go to that sale and I overslept. I overslept. I think it was the wine, but I overslept. I actually woke up at 9, and I think they opened up at 9. So I was like, oh shoot, it makes no sense for me to go there because I figured everything probably would have been picked over. Happy New Year, Maria. I feel you. I just had a birthday on third. Didn't do a thing. I'm just blessed to see it. Exactly. Blessed to see another year. That's right. Happy birthday, Michael. Happy belated birthday. No potato salad if Mr. B don't get your girl. No, no potato salad. None. No potato salad and wings like he want. None of that. None of that. I'm doing well, Kim Toy. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute either. Hi, Patricia. You know what, Evelyn? I was thinking that because I can see it in my head, and I feel like I have seen it. I know what I want, but I have not. I have not seen it in the stores. I was thinking about that. Um, might get something custom. Adrena, I don't think I don't. I didn't see it. Hi, NK Psycho. Hi, Diane. Happy New Year, Miss Martha. I was thinking about you today. I'm gonna call you. Have you moved yet? I sure was. I was thinking about you today. Are you doing okay? Dillard's is a department store like Macy's or Nordstrom's. I know. Oh my gosh. I know they have great deals. I have been wanting to go. I have made it there. It was after the holidays and I got some good stuff, but it was picked over, but it was still cute. But I'm gonna make it my business to go next year. Oh, that you know what? That is a very good idea because um I've been seeing stuff on my restores page for some sofa. That's a very good idea, Evelyn. I think I'm gonna keep you. Michael said he wish he could have been out there shopping. You didn't miss anything, Michael. What you say, Adrena? It's no sofa, kitchen clothes. Girl, Maria said no sofa, kitchen clothes. Girl, I need. Oh my! If only y'all knew. Yes, but I'm gonna get that the sofa and the sofa because I got the other I wanted. But yes, I definitely want this. Mr. B doesn't want to get rid of the sofa, which is why he's dragging his feet because he's like he falls asleep on it on the one that's downstairs, and he knows on this one he's not going to be able to. So he is like really smart. Do we have to? I'm really gonna miss that sofa. It sleeps very well. So he was like, I was like, well, it's gonna have to be gone because in his room he has those theater chairs or whatever, so it's not going in there. So he's just like he's not in no rush. He wasn't in any rush to get anything because he's falling asleep on them, and he knows that's gonna be over. Hope everyone had a great New Year's. Yes, it was a real chill New Year, Diane. Just really chill. I just saw this channel and wondered if I could stop by. Could you tell me what you do here? Yes, my channel is a lifestyle channel. So I do cooking, I do decorating. You still there? Okay, you're fine. Yes, I said I was gonna call you. You have been on my mind. I said I'm gonna call Miss Martha and see how she doing. Dallas is only in the South. Oh, so you know what? That's something 'cause I never realized that. Okay, I'm coming your way this summer to live. I dream of whatever. I believe it when I see it. I'm gonna believe it when I see. I'm gonna believe it when you say, "Okay, this is my residence." Then I believe you. I believe you. Do they? No, and I didn't want. They don't. They do not have the sofa that goes with the twins, but I didn't want it to. I didn't want it to match. So I didn't want the sofa to have nail heads. I wanted to be straight, kind of straight line a little bit, and but I wanted the legs to kind of curve. That's how I see it in my head. I haven't seen it I have not seen it in the stores, but yeah, but the twins that they don't have a sofa to match them. I'm glad you caught me too. How you spend your Christmas? My family was over here. We had brunch like we do on Christmas, so everybody was here and the kids were here and they opened up all of their stuff. And and then the adults of course opened their gifts. And then later on, Mr. B and I went to the movies. We went to go see Jumanji. We were actually going to see what's that? Slim. What's that movie? Something is Slim. But it was sold out again. So we ended up going to see Jumanji. I like Jumanji. I like the first Jumanji, so I like the second one too. So we ended up doing that and coming back home the next day. Mr. B had to go to work, but then that Friday he was off. So and I have been off since like the 18th or the 20th of December. So yeah, so Christmas was good. All right then. Faye Petaway. They have Dillets in Colorado and here in I didn't know that. Okay, they do they have dealers in so that's maybe as far west as they go. In Vegas. We family in this channel for the new person. That's right, we family. Yeah, these are all of my family. These are all of my folks. You say you're sure you're coming? All right. All right. Well then I'll be waiting on you. Well, whatever, Evelyn, he gonna have to pay. He gonna have to pay. It's V. Which V? Yeah, it's V here. Got to finish taking down Christmas. Oh my goodness. Well, enjoy. I know that. Are you almost done taking down all of your Christmas stuff, Maryland? That's right, Kiki Southwest. Are you having your girl buffet? Yes, I am. This was the second year of me not doing it, and I actually was going to try to put something together. Like was it right before Thanksgiving? And one of my girlfriends, she was like, "Wani," she said, "You're gonna stress yourself out trying to do it because we had just last year is when Mr. B's mom passed, and the year before, around that same time, we was in LA again. So that was the second year, and she was like, "You gotta drive yourself trying to get it together and come up with a date." And I was gonna try to do it. It was like it was in November, so when people were starting to make plans, they was going out of town, and so everyone couldn't come. And I was just like, okay, well, I won't do it again this year. But this year, it is definitely going to happen. I'll probably do something in the spring. Oh, so he is going to be attending Morehouse. So he's made up his mind. That is awesome. See you next time, Marilyn. Where's the smoke? You know me. You know I get it'll be in there some way. Adrena always talk about me smacking when I speak. Packing it up for storage. Girl. I seem like I look cloudy in here. What are the plans for the weekend? You guys gonna do anything for the weekend? Any anything going on? Oh, I know what I want to talk about, you guys. I love that. Yes. Yep, that's better. Remember to boat ride. Girl, girl, y'all remember that boat ride? Girl, oh my gosh. We don't let her choose any more events for us anymore. I'm like, cause you don't read. It's obvious. I'm like, you did all of that to still get us on a LGBTQ boat ride. We thought we was about to get in there and turn up. I knew something was going on when I saw he was fine, but he had he had on a jumpsuit. It was like a teal blue jumpsuit like this, and they were short shorts, and it was a jumpsuit that zipped up, and it fit him. And I was like, oh, he fine, but he a tad bit metrosexual. I just didn't understand until the boat set sail. I was like, oh Lord, we on the wrong boat. We are on, I'm like, oh my gosh, we are on the wrong boat. Yeah, that was funny. That was hilarious. Girl, yes, you couldn't tell me nothing, girl. I was dressed to the nine. Mr. B was mad. He was like, I want to go to the yacht party. Why you didn't tell me about it? I said, because it's the girls thing. I'm like, it's the girls thing. Just the girls are going. Y'all, we was on the wrong boat. Because as soon as we got out there far enough, they let it all loose. And I was like, I said to her, what did the invite say? And she's all on, what did she get this off of? She was on Evite, not Evite. What is that? Event line. And that's where she found it from. And I was like, what did it say? She said, it was somebody's party. And I was like, is it a private party? She was like, I don't know, because we had paid. And I was like, well, what is this? So I go back and look at my phone and pull it up. Yep. She had us back on the boat. They know how to party because it was all the food you could eat and all the drinks, but it seemed like the more they drunk, the wilder they got, and I had to make it clear. And she wanted to give me a lap dance. I was like, oh Lord, one of them were on this boat. Thank you. Girl, Mr. B was not on that boat. And the thing about it was because he was mad because we was going, but when I came home and I told him about it, he thought it was so funny. He was like, "That's what you get. That's what you get for going without me." Gosh, so you still packing up your Christmas stuff also? Thank you, thank you. Hey, I love these earrings. I think my aunt bought me these a couple of years ago for Christmas. Thank you. No, we talk about your outfit for weeks. Hats. Is it, girl? I know. Girl, y'all couldn't tell me nothing. They outdressed me because they had on some stuff. So I know what I want to talk to ask you guys about. So tell me this: do you guys, any of you guys, watch Ready to Love? That was on. I mean, yeah, it's on. Oh, yeah, on. Do you guys watch that? Big Mama, you still on here? You watch that? That was Mr. B was like, I can't believe you guys, you have me watching this stuff. He was hooked. No, Adrena, you don't watch Ready to Love? Oh, what? That show, it was really good. It was really good this year. I like this season better than I did last season. So you don't watch Ready to Love. Okay. What about the haves and the have nots? Did you guys watch that yesterday? Faye said yes. I knew Faye watched it. Faye, what did y'all think about it? I seen it, but was curious about it. I guess I need to check it out. Oh my God, the season is over, but you can go back and watch it. That show was something else. Oh my God, what a hot mess! Mario was a hoot, girl. I could not believe that because I was like, why is he acting that way? He had a real stank like attitude, like somebody had done something to him, and I was like, okay, they chemistry is off, and even what is his name? Um, the handsome fine one with the gray hair. What is his name again? Tina said yes, yes. Girl, wait a minute. Wyatt killed Amanda. Michael, where you hear that at? I missed that. Yes, you need to check on it. Faye, that was a mess. The one, yes, Veronica is off the chain. Nothing scares freaking Veronica. That she's a mess. Mr. B doesn't think that. Well, obviously, Mr. Cryer must not be dead. He's like, the mom, Mrs. Cryer, is probably dead because she went into the water. He said she had to drown. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I did. Wyatt Kim. So you think Wyatt killed the sister too? Did he say he killed her? When the guy was asking him who he killed, he kept saying, I shot him. Oh, I didn't hear him say he shot Amanda. What? What? All this time we thought Amanda killed herself. So Wyatt was on some drug binge and he killed Amanda? Oh my good. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Brett, yes, girl. Brett is fine. Brent, yes. Now he looks sad. And Alexis, I kind of liked her at first, but then I'm like, chick, I can't roll with you. He's not with Alexis anymore. And Tunda is still messing with Mario. Girl, I saw that interview, girl. Did you see that interview today? Crystal clear. And she was like, they had still been messing around. I'm like, y'all are doing the most. And Reva, but then she showed the receipts that her and Reva were okay. They may not have been best friends, but they ran in the same circles, and they corresponded. Reva tried to act like she didn't deal with her like that, like she just ran into her through passing. But no, you had some type of like relationship with her because the stuff that she was saying to her aren't things that I would be like saying to somebody that I don't know. Yes, he did. What? Oh my gosh. Wait till I tell Mr. B this. Yeah, he confessed. Crazy as heck. Oh my God. Why did I miss that? Oh, I did not. Oh, yes. Y'all spilling all the tea. Who we talking about? Hey, Vivica. Vivica, girl, we are talking about two things. We talking about the have and the have nots and Ready for Love. Do you watch either one of those shows? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I missed that part. Oh, TV. Yes. Girl code. You don't mess with your girl's ex or present man. Thank you. She totally, and that was the second time. So I'm like, okay, if y'all friends or y'all in the same circle, and just like she was like, well, she was interested in him. I understand it was a dating show, but I'm like, that you have boundaries. Yes, girl code. Maybe she didn't know. Nah, I used to watch the haves and the have-not stuff. Oh my God, Vivica, they are off the chain. You have to record it when you miss it. Yes, I have on demand so I can go back and see it. I totally missed when he said that. Mm, mm, mm. And then who else on If Loving You, I mean not If Loving You Is Wrong. And if Loving You Is Wrong is coming back too. You guys see the previews for that? It took them a long time to bring that back. I don't know what Tyler's problem is, but I need him to be on that script like he is on the other scripts. Good night, Kim Toy. See you later. Reva, football, etc. Trying to say it. Yes, girl, because she said she was going on a thought trip and she wasn't down for it. And she said, because they was going to, where did they go to? They went somewhere where a bunch of football players were going to be. And what did she say? And she was like, and she paid 500 and something dollars for her ticket. And Tandy was like, that's supposed to be your man, and you still had to pay for your ticket. I was like, okay, shade thrown, dodge. I was like, oh my God. But Brett, I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. But I don't care how he tried to paint it, he was Alexis's like second choice. And she was still upset because you could tell even at the reunion, she had a lot of attitude. And she had attitude like because they were still over there. And then I heard Brett said that they weren't really together, but because she saw that Divine and London was still together, she was like, yeah, we're dating, we're together. But it almost seemed like, what's the girl in the back? She was like, because it's like she knew. She was like, so are y'all dating? Are y'all together? I'm like, what you have to do with this? But she knew that they weren't together like that. Girl, yes. 50 men and 2 women. No, thank you. Exactly. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, that was definitely some thought mess. Yes. Oh, yes, she was. Vivica, oh, she got everything. I was watching her the 2 days from the big lots, and then she went to Target, and I was watching. Remember, my mom and I was watching on her TV when I was down there, and she was like, Vivica got down, and then we saw the trees in the background. My mom looked at me to let's go to Target. I said, Mama, Vivica did this the other day. Everything at Target is gone. This is old. Girl, yes, I like Married to Medicine. Now this season I didn't watch it like I normally do. So I would hear everything about in the background about Buffy and everybody, but I did not watch it like religiously like I normally would have. So I'm kind of behind on that. Yes, she is. She is the real deal. She does not play. My mom was like, so she doesn't go into the dumpsters anymore. I said, yeah, mama, she does that. Because my mama, she was like, but why did she buy it? I said, mama, because it was cheap. I'm like, it's cheap. I'm like, that may have not made it to the dumpster. She was just like, oh, okay. Yes, but Vivica did. She did it again. Heavenly is extremely disrespectful. I could not imagine being one of her patients. Can you imagine probably how she speaks to her patients? Oh my God. When was the last time you came to the dentist? You just need to take all these teeth out and you just, oh Lord. How you walk around here with your mouth like this? I just imagine how she could be. I'm like, for that reason, I would not. I would not go see her. Yes, Heavenly is very nasty, but she's been that way. And it almost seems like every season she gradually gets a little bit worse. What you guys think about Quad this season? Last season, she was a little detached to me, but and understandably so. But what do you guys think about her this season? Oh my, your Burlington goes to a compactor, not a dumpster. They make sure you guys can't get anything. You say she would be laid on the floor. Yeah, she is very insecure. But you know what? And she placates to her husband a lot too. I mean, to some extent I can understand, but all that the calling daddy, and I'm like, are you serious? Is you all the time? I don't know, yeah, but she's very insecure. You said Heavenly needs to be hit in the mouth. She crazy. You said Quad was different. Quad was different this year. And even I saw like on the last reunion when Mariah's husband was trying to come after Quad. And I was like, wow. Do you guys think Quad is gonna be on the show next year? I was watching something and they had a casting call for Married to Medicine. They wanted a Caucasian or Indian, or they wanted another ethnicity type wife of a doctor. Um, if you were interested to be on the show, they had a casting call for that. So I'm like, well, so since Quad isn't no longer married to a doctor anymore, she's not a doctor. I wonder if they're going to um, replace her, or maybe they're going to replace Buffy. Dr. Jackie is showing her true self. Quad needs to go. She's feeling herself. Damon. Girl, Damon is very, I know. I have to agree with you with that. Yes. I think Quad has been feeling herself ever since she got on the Sister Circle show. Now, do you guys watch that show? I started watching it, I think when it first came on, but I'm not at home. I mean, I'm at work anyway, but even when I'm not at work, that's not one of the shows I look at. Do you guys watch it? What do you guys think about it? Jackie was now the parts that I did see this year. Jackie was off the chain. I'm like, where did this come from? And when her and Simone, I'm like, what is that? Because those were like the two peas in the pod. Evelyn says she is no longer a doctor's wife. Case in point. So Evelyn says, Quad, it's time for Quad to go. Excuse me. Quad has served her time. Yeah. He did say he still loved her. I think she does too, but they couldn't get over that. And and the other issue with them was is that he wanted kids, and he wanted a traditional wife. He wanted somebody to stay at home and have the kids or whatever. But Quad wanted to be her. She wanted to be well to do, but when she got a taste of like making her own money and whatever, yeah, she liked that. And yeah, I saw him at a Target here about 2 years ago. I didn't realize how little he was. He's so short. It says Mariah was different this season too. nasty and kept wanting to jump off with her. Now, when I saw, okay, I told you guys I've seen bits and pieces of it. So this is my thing with Mariah and her sister Lake. Because like everyone said, I was, Quad was supposedly had slept with Lake's husband. But Quad and Mariah, when the show first started, they were Ace Boone Coon, Miss Quad. Y'all remember they used to do that dance and stuff. They were Ace Boone Coon, but you can't not gonna be somebody's Ace Boone Coon like that, and they don't mess around with your sister's husband. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And now all these seasons gone by, you never said anything until this season. Why now? Yes, Heavenly Husband can do better. There's nothing to write home. See, and that's how I felt about it too. It was nothing to write home about at all. So yeah, it's definitely not something I'm like, oh, I have to record it. Yeah, I don't record it. You said Dr. Simone got on my nerves this season. Really? What did Simone do this season besides getting into it with Jackie? Oh my God, I can't even talk about the Housewives of Atlanta. They are off the chain. I tell you, all these Atlanta people, y'all think all of us are crazy. Mr. B's like, people think you guys are like that, right? He was like, you and your girlfriends go out. Y'all don't go out and start fighting in public. People think y'all do that. I was like, there, people know we don't do that. That's not real life. I mean, that part don't is not real life. And then he's like, it's scripted. It's scripted. Why would you go on a trip with somebody you don't like? I said, there, because they have to go. I wouldn't go. I said, well, there, it's part of their contract. They have to go. He just does not understand it. Nah, nah. Because they know they're gonna fight. They know they're gonna argue. Okay, but they're doing it for a check. I wouldn't go nowhere. I know I don't like anybody. You're right, and that's exactly how I felt, Evelyn. She used him for a come up. Exactly, because when I think I saw something there, she was talking about how she was raised and whatever, and yes, that was her meal ticket, and that's what she said. She said those dogs are her kids. You're right, because she dressed them dogs. You guys remember when she had the fashion line for the dogs? I'm like, Lord. Mariah's mom looked like, girl, Adrena, be quiet. I am not dealing with you. I am not messing with you on that. Oh my God, I am not dealing with you. Yeah, flip flopping with her moods. With girl, yes. And then I'm like, she got mad with Heavenly. Now you know what the thing about Heavenly is, I would never Heavenly would not be one of the people I would like tell like my deepest secrets or anything, because it's like soon as you tell her something, she absorbs it, puts it back there in the database, and whenever she needs it, she retrieves it. Because I'm like, why did she put all that information out there about Simone's husband? I was like, oh my God. And she got mad because he said that she need to pressure wash her house. She probably did need to pressure wash her house, but I don't think that warranted her saying anything like that. And then that putting your friend out there, because when you say stuff to your friends about whatever, that's between you guys. You not say things so that it can be regurgitated back up. Yeah, she was so wrong about that. But the thing about that is, she's always around to get everybody else's tea. But we ain't never heard no tea about Heavenly. Heavenly does not spill her tea. Girl, now do you, Evelyn? I said the same thing. He is not into her. I mean, he doesn't even. It don't. When he looks at her, he don't look at her like it's somebody who he's in love with or whatever. I, mm, I think he just buying his time, and he could be still messing around for all we know. Bye, Diane. Good night. Thank you for joining me. Jessica is still hurt about Curtis cheating, and now you spending. Girl, yes. Girl, you are so. Mm-hmm. I totally agree. I totally agree. I'm just like, yep, he is. He's gonna leave her. He's not into her, just like you said. Just like you said. But but he's selfish too though, because you guys remember a couple of seasons ago, because since she can't have kids, she wanted to adopt kids. He was so against it. He was like, he was fine not having no kids and this and that and the other. And I was like, oh my gosh, but she wanted kids. Simone asked Bill Puzzle. I agree. Heavily is immature and petty to have such a humble husband. Yes, you think their marriage? Yes, I think their marriage is questionable too, because anybody who has to placate their spouse that much, and she, oh my goodness, I have sex whenever he want to, and I do this and I do that. Oh my goodness, I'm like, oh my gosh, heavenly. Mm-mm. And I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know anyone who goes to her dentistry, but I couldn't go. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, and you could be right. Simone probably was going through menopause, because yeah, her mood swings, and I have never seen her like that. I mean, that whole interaction with her and Jackie, I was just totally thrown off by that. And then parts of me felt like, okay, are y'all doing all of this for the cameras, or do y'all have like real issues? Because I still don't understand what their issues stemmed from. Evelyn said Contessa needs to leave the damn building. I don't know how I feel about Contessa. I think that her 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 choice to leave to go to school in, she was she in DC or Virginia, wherever up north she went. I'm like, I'm like, there are like hundreds of schools here she could have went to. Although she said hers is specialized, but I was just like, her degree was, her program was specialized. But I was just like, you gonna leave, and I just didn't like the way she did it. I think that's what it was. And then she left the kid, and then Tennessee, yes, yes, because she went to Vanderbilt, isn't that right? But anyway, and when the daughter said, "I forget about you," she said, her daughter say, "Sometimes I forget about you." I understand you. She wants to go and um to fulfill her dream, because now she wants to be, what she said, attorney general or whatever. But I was just like, but I think that she could, they could have handled that. They could have done that better. She could have handled that better. And then to come back home and complain about how the house was, what they were eating. I was like, you being very, very um disrespectful. That was sad. Yes, it was very, yeah, that was sad. She should have felt some type of way. She should have. I'm like, you're gone, and then you come back and complain about everything. I don't blame her. I would have had an attitude also. But it seems like Evelyn is over Contessa. She's just like, mm-mm. But wait a minute. I just thought about something. Contessa just had the baby. Didn't she just have a baby last year? She's mad because she's doing all her husband wants her to do and she's not happy. Scott is a. You think he's jealous of her? I did hear the thing that she was like in the reunion that she wanted to stay in the Navy. Wasn't it the Navy? And he convinced her to get out. But see, and that's another thing. I don't know. She's gonna end up resenting him too. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna play out, y'all. Robert says heavily needs to leave the damn building. Pretty soon we're not gonna have anybody in the building. Y'all putting everybody out. No, she had bilateral. Oh, that's what she had. I don't know why I thought she was pregnant. Was it the year prior? Was she pregnant? For some reason, I'm thinking that she was pregnant. She said, "Yep," and she's controlling. You don't think that they're gonna last either, y'all? I don't know. I don't know. He looks sad up there. Evelyn seems to think that he's controlling. I could see some traits of that about him wanting her to stop and she stopped. Yeah, I can see that. Janet James said Heavenly can be very evil. Heavenly will cut you deep. She really will. She will cut you so freaking deep. I wouldn't. Heavenly wouldn't know nothing about me. She wouldn't even know my real name. No, Latoya. Toya had a miscarriage. Okay, all right. I like Toya though. I really do. That's Married to Medicine, L.A. What a lady is pregnant. What y'all think about the Married to Medicine? They coming back. Did you guys like what's her name? Britain. Toya is your favorite. Yeah, Toya is sweet. I like Toya. Yes, she does. Evelyn, I can't do you. I can't have you being. I can't have you being violent. Oh gosh. Evelyn said she would punch heavily in her throat. Oh my goodness. We can't be violent to Heavenly. We really can't. But I'm surprised she hadn't. And that's somebody who never got into. She's never got into any altercations either. She's always been around them, and that's one person she knows she'll carry a bone. That's for sure, baby. Will you bring me my charger, please, for my phone? Mr. B just got arrived home. Do you see it? Do you see it? What's taking him so long? I don't know what he doing. Well, guys, my phone's about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. It was good coming on here talking to you guys. I'm going to I'm gonna go back and look at the haves and the have-nots to see if I can hear why. I got to go and tell Derek that you guys said that he killed Amanda, and yeah, and then so I can catch up on that. Isn't there a part 3 for the Housewives, or that was it? I watched all of it. Yes, Evelyn, that she needs. Yes, you too. Good night, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Good night, Janice. This is it's about to go.